2,000 on thermometers, 2,000 surrounding us. Travel 2,000 kilometers to hang out with us. What's up, danger? What's up, danger? Hey, didn't know they doubted us. Makes it that more marvelous. Sign them up cause ominous vibes and I get synonymous. What's up, danger? Hey, don't be a stranger. Cause I like high chances that I might lose. I like it all on the edge just like you. Hey, I like tall buildings so I can leap off of them. I go hard with it no matter how dark it is. I'm insane, but on my toes. I could keep the world balanced on my nose. I had a slumber party with all my foes. Now I wear them like a badge of honor on my clothes. If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Don't be a stranger. What's up, danger? Can't stop me now. I said I got you now. I'm right here at your door. I won't leave. I want more. What's up, danger? Yeah, what's up, danger? Can't stop me now. Yeah. I said I got you now. Come on, what's up, danger? Come on, Tim, what's up, danger?
Oh, hey, what's up, Dangers? Hey, what up, LDG? What up, Captain? Hey, Happy Jack and Earthmine. What's going on, guys? I'm working today. But I'm bored. Anybody want to keep me company? Anybody want to keep me company? Let me put the link out there. Doing a layout for a page. Got to get caught up on some stuff. What up, Doc? Good morning, Doc. Oh, LDG for $10 says Dillard. When you're ready, hit me up. I'm ready to start that project we discussed. Nice. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll hit you up as soon as I end the stream here today. But yeah, I got to work on this stuff. I got to work on all this stuff. Thank you, LDG. $10 super chat. Keeps me going. Keeps me going. Keeps the lights on. You know, I have my little perspective grid going on. I'm trying to draw a little scene below him. He's up in the air right now. He's flying, our character. So we're having like a little top-down view of what's happening on the street. I think right here in this box is where I'm going to put our other mech. We're going to have soldier here, and I think a couple of soldiers back here. We're going to have some debris, fire, and stuff like that. Maybe another soldier right here in this box. That's not too bad. Because I had to reformat this whole page. I was working on this page yesterday, and it just was not clicking correctly in my head. So I really need to get this kind of straight in my head. I made this was a big panel. It was a whole third, even a little bit bigger than a third of the page. But I need the action of the mech on the bottom to be kind of more important than what's happening here. So I'm going to use, I shrunk it, put it over here, and I think right around here, I'm going to, oh, let me turn this off. Hold on a second. Turn off this ruler. I think right here, I'm going to put kind of like a dramatic scene of the mech ripping off his arm, because underneath the arm of the mech itself. Oh, let me make sure my microphone's been really fucking whack. So let me make sure my microphone is correct. Ever since I went on that Streamlabs with Dark Gift, that other comic creator, my audio's been like resetting itself every time I go on StreamYards. No, it looks like it's doing well. Okay, we're doing all right here with audio. Hey, what up, Shadowpunk? Mallet says, "Hey, sexy." What up, Mallet? How you doing? Let me present. No. Hide that. Go invite. Copy. There we go. There's the link. If anybody wants to join me. Keep me company. Company. So I think on this side here, on the mech's arm, he has a heat shroud and he has a barrel for his. He has internally in the arm. There's a 50 caliber machine gun. Oh, 1 second. We have a boop. Hey, it's Doc Blaylock and Mallet. How you guys doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, Mallet. How are you?
Good. I'm just finished fixing a washing machine.
You know how to fix those?
I fix everything. You know that.
You do. I do know that. Hey, Doc, good morning.
Good morning to you, John.
Your audio's great. I had an issue with my my washing machine. You know that little tiny metal tab? Not my washing machine, my dryer. When you close the door, snaps in, holds the door closed. Well, that little tab got just too... I think it was a design flaw. I don't know how you guys feel about Samsung making appliances now. But they've been making them for a few years, and my wife loves them. And I hate them. I think they all suck. I think they're not ready yet to be in the main appliance game.
I think we're still in the full Frigidaire Kenmore range.
You think so?
Yeah.
I used to have Whirlpool was my old washer and dryer set.
And
that's what I have, and I just had to replace a belt on my dryer. And you have to disassemble the whole damn thing just to get, and that's not a problem, as we all know, gentlemen. We can take shit apart. Putting it back together was like doing some kind of freak puzzle.
Dude, how great is it now that you have a smartphone, right? Where you can take pictures of everything as you're taking it apart.
Yeah, and you can still put it back together wrong.
That's true.
If there's a wrong way to do it, I will find it, gentlemen. Rest assured.
I posted on Twitter, John, my my scars from the washing machine repair today. So, because that's what I do now. You know me, I'm big time creator guy.
Yeah, big time celebrity, YouTube celebrity.
I don't even do YouTube anymore.
All right, so check this out. If I wanted to draw a guy, a machine, right, like a mech, this is the. Let me go to my YouTube so I can see what I look like on camera here. Okay, you can see me. Okay, what happens, right? The mech on his arm, right? He has this metal shroud, a heat shroud, and a barrel that comes out, right? And he uses that to shoot. But what I want him to do now, because it's got damaged and it's useless, he's going to be taking that whole thing and ripping it off, because in the arm itself, he has a blade, secondary weapon that he can chunk down and have a big blade come out, right? Mm-hmm. So I need to do an angle where he's ripping off the thing, but again, it's a mech, so he doesn't have all of the articulation and gestures of a human body, but I need to show him ripping it off. What's the best angle to do that? And then, secondary, what's the best angle to show him chunking out the blade? And it's going to be a big, thick kind of meat cleaver kind of blade, right? What's the best way to do that? In your head, like in your mind's eye, if you were making a movie in your head, how would you do that? I await your answers.
Well, I'm going to defer this to the actual artists because I can't draw for shit. You know that.
I mean, you would almost want to do an up angle, but it's the arm. So interesting question. Maybe we're looking from how tall is the man?
It's about 13 feet.
Okay. So maybe looking at him from a normal person's height, waist up, the motion for him yanking it off, and then do a sequential where you do almost the exact same pose, but he's flicking his blade out. So, you know what I mean by
yeah,
the one after the other, almost identical.
Because I want to show it. I want to show it coming out, and I want to do like 2 sound effects. I want to do like the shunk, like the thunk of it actually coming out and locking in place.
Yeah.
But I also want to do like a Wolverine, like a snick, right? Like a shink, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Kafang.
Yeah.
Sark says a 3/4 view. I'm a big fan of the worm's eye view for big things, like a Big Mac doing the worm's eye view, but I don't think we get a good angle on the arm from a worm's eye.
Because I see it one of 2 ways. I see it either like this, and the thing coming out at the viewer with the thunk and shink, or I see it as like this, right? Like the body like this, and then the arm going backwards like that, and the shink coming out that way. You know what I mean? Like
definitely toward. Yeah, that's the easy panel to visualize. It's the ripping the shroud off. It's a little bit tricky. How do you visualize that?
I don't know. That's why I'm stuck, Doc.
Well, I'm sure you have some ideas bouncing around your head.
Well, again, I could do it. I wanted every panel to look kind of really cool, right? So I could do it very standard, like straight on or 3/4 view or whatever, and just have him, face on, pulling it off. Which may be, you need those, 2-point perspective boring panels to kind of set up the good panels, right?
Right.
But I feel like because we have this really standard cityscape right next to it, this is like a standard 2-point. You know what I mean? I don't want to do another standard 2-point right next to it.
So this sequence is how many panels total? 2 or 3?
It can be as many as I want. It's my book, right?
Well, I mean, you're depicting 3 separate actions, or 2.
2 separate actions, right?
Okay.
And I do want every panel to be basically one thought, right? A panel is a thought.
Right.
He's tearing off. But do I break it down? I can make 4 panels. I can make him gripping it, popping some of the rivets, and then all the way off. And others, I could stretch it out as long as I want. Or I don't think it needs that though. I just think I need to show him ripping it off.
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would go with, like I said, kind of a human's eye view of this 13-foot tall monster. With the arm kind of that he's going to be ripping a shot off of forward, and then the ripping motion.
Okay, so look at right here in this area right here.
The arm is forward, and he's just ripping it off, and you see the rivets and the motion line.
Hold on. I just now got back to the StreamYards page. Oh, so the arm parallel to the viewer like that,
yeah, and he's ripping, but the face can't emote, so it's going to be, you're going to have to sell it on the pull.
Because again, he's not a human. I can't show him grimacing as he's doing.
Right. His face can't sell it, so it's going to have to be,
Okay. All right. I get you. That's not what I want. What do I want? Do I want that? No, that's good right there. Let's see here. Sark says, I don't know. I like the idea of it coming out, but the straight out could be cool. Depends on the panel actions. I can't keep up with typing to chat. Earthmite says he has a Speed Queen washer and dryer.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Right? Guess what I bought yesterday, Doc?
Huh.
Because my last one took a dump. Had a little poof of smoke come out of it.
Oh, no.
I bought a brand new shop vac.
Okay.
Hey, how's the house?
The house is coming along really well. Everything is done except for the kitchen. All the floors have been refinished. All the walls, all the baseboards, everything is patched up, retextured, painted. Everything's done.
I saw it. Did it flood or what? What really happened? I didn't really see it.
We had a water leak in the foundation.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's
so all of the paint was basically holding the drywall together. You know.
I haven't heard Captain Infinity say a word. Cap, are you alive?
Yeah, I was waiting for an opportunity. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we just got, because the cabinets we got is from a company called RTA. They make cabinets.
Here it goes.
And a lot cheaper than a lot of the places, but really good stuff. But they do no longer have the model that we got about 3 years ago. So all the upper cabinets, right, are still intact and fine, but they're not going to match the lower cabinets now if we. So it's an issue. We're right now we're still trying to figure out whether or not they can get it together enough to get us the right tinting, because the cabinets themselves, on the recessed parts of it, there's a small line of paint, right? That's like a darker brown. It's like all cream colored, but the inside is dark brown. Not like the inside's dark brown, it's like two-tone. It's just it makes it like almost like an aged look, like an antique-ish look.
Right.
And they no longer have that one. They have like a lighter purplish brown now, and that it just doesn't match close enough.
Well, I'm glad you're going back. Everyone else is good?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I am going to head out. I got to go back in the shop and switch out the laser and then go to lunch.
All right. Well, you have fun, Mallet.
Meet you, Mallet.
Good to talk to you guys. Nice to see you again. Talk to you, John.
You too, man. Thanks for coming.
You're my favorite.
You're my favorite.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye. Earthmind says, awesome. Glad to hear the house is coming along. Sark says, Sears makes shop vac. Anything else is blasphemous. Well, I thought about that, right? And is shop vac really the gold standard when it comes to wet dry vacs? They do have there's this channel I watch on YouTube where this guy gets a bunch of products and compares them all together.
Project Farm.
No, it might be Project Farm. I don't know. Let me go take a look. Because I would like to promote this guy's channel. He's great. But he's a humongous channel, way bigger than me. So.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Stephen B says, hail from work.
Let's see here. See if I could find this guy. Okay, yeah, it is Project Farm. You're right.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, so go check out Project Farm. That guy's great. Yeah. And he said the best one overall is the Craftsman, because the kind of the tier I'm looking for is like the 10 to 12 gallon, 5.5 to 6 horsepower.
Right.
But I was really impressed by, because they all kind of seem to do the same thing. Like the difference in suction power and was almost like negligible,
Right.
Not that much difference. But the thing that was significant in that video that I watched was he was talking about the volume, like audible volume. And so I went and looked up other videos, and apparently the one that I ended up getting is the DeWalt Stealth Sonic.
All right.
Dude, this thing is quiet. It's like quieter than a regular like house vacuum.
That's cool.
And this sucker can transfer like 5 gallons of water from one bucket to another super fucking quick.
Nice.
And I was like, It's very strong. And the only other issue I had was the Craftsman. It has the detachable leaf blower. Like you take the top off and it turns into a leaf blower.
Yep.
And I don't need that shit. I have 2 leaf blowers that I barely use, you know?
Right.
And apparently when you have that feature, it it eventually will become loose. And then you start to lose suction because of extra openings and cracks in the system, you know? And because this DeWalt one is just solid one piece, you know, the whole top is just solid one piece, it's probably going to last longer. So I did that.
You're in the desert. Why do you need a leaf blower? There's
Right.
no leaves.
Well, you can blow dirt, you know. You blow around. I do that all the time. At my back patio, I just blow all the dirt back onto the yard. But it's pretty great. I'm very happy with it. So, and it was on sale, so only $98. Normally it's like 130.
Yeah. Good warranty.
3-year.
There you go. Yeah. I am now on my 3rd computer of the week, but at the moment running on my old one because the new one I got was just
Doc.
lagging. It was slow. It was terrible. So I took it back to the guy. Thank God for warranties. And he said, when I went back, you know, I just moved the hard drive over to a new unit for you. Thank you. I bring it home and it doesn't have the right hookup for my monitor, my aged old monitor. So son of a bitch. So I set it aside. There are now 3 computers in my floor. And my old one is the one I'm on. Excuse me. And he said, I've got an adapter, you know, just swing by and get it. So my truck's in the shop. The wife's got the car. So I said, honey, please stop by and pick up that adapter for me. It's on your way home. I don't want to have to make another trip to the computer store because I'm going to kill that guy if I see him again.
All right, so let me draw. I'm drawing just a bunch of little soldiers here.
Some randos.
Yeah, they're going to be shooting up at this guy right here. So. And this mech here is getting up off the floor. In the previous page, let me show you the previous page.
I was going to say our hero has already attacked him.
Yeah.
Damaged him.
Okay. We'll let this one open. Takes a while. Just to kind of show you what's actually the sequence so we can work this out. Okay, so the hero comes down, feet first, and lands on the back of one of the mechs, just destroying him. Then they start to light his ass up, right? This mech that he lands on, this is the main bad guy.
Okay.
But he doesn't end up killing him. And then there's a bunch of, all the other fucking mechs start firing at him. And he's blocking it because he's getting lit up by bullets. But as he's blocking it and he has his hands out, he releases a plasma blast. This is the first time he actually realizes, oh, I can do a plasma blast.
Cool.
And he goes, bam, and he hits the robot, right? Oh, no. And he's like, huh, nice. He flies up into the air and starts blasting motherfuckers, right? So then on the next page, up here, we're going to see an image of the second mech on the floor getting blasted, but it's starting to come like it's turning the metal into like molten steel, right? So it's getting way too hot. The guy's crawling out of it backwards like, fuck me, you know? Then one of the other mechs that kind of fell down, main bad guy here, he's getting back up as he's up in the air. And that's when we're here and he's getting back up. And now I want to show him ripping off the shroud. It's broken so we can release his because he's kind of realizing the bullets aren't doing it, right?
Got you.
And one of the other, in his very first encounter, the only thing that actually hurt our hero was a tank shell, which is basically like, because he gets, you know, he's flying in the air, a missile gets shot at him, but there's not a lot of speed if you're up in the air in a dogfight and a missile gets shot, right? And it's called like the X-4. It's like one of the first missiles ever invented back in World War II. Big old chunky thing. You know, it's fast, but it's not, you know,
agile.
so he catches it, chucks it back at him. But the thing that actually took him out of the sky was a tank shell, right?
Okay.
Because the tank, it's just basically a really big ass bullet, It's the big old chunk of steel, catches him right in the back and sends him plummeting and hurling towards Earth. So he's privy to that information. So what he's going to do now is pull out his sword, which is basically a blunt, trauma object.
Kinetic.
Yeah. And he's going to attack him with that. So I need that. I need an idea on how to. So you said
Hey,
have
Tree Goblin.
this here, have the forearm, have him gripping the thing and popping and ripping the metal off of it, off of the forearm in the foreground, which I think does actually work. So we can do that. His machine's kind of jacked up already, though, so that's cool. It's not like he's messing anything up.
Yeah, the motion in this one has to sell the panel because, like you said, he face can't emote.
Mm-hmm. So maybe we can move the hand a little bit further away, like the pulling action has been.
Yeah,
maybe
there you go.
A little higher like that.
Yep.
And then we have the shroud there, damaged. It's the one with all the little holes in it, that heat shroud.
Yep.
Have him pulling that off, pieces falling, but then revealing that there's underneath of it, and there's also the barrel that's all bent and shit. There's a nice big chunky blade. You guys ever see that movie Stardust?
No.
Apparently it was a comic book that they turned into a movie, but it's one of my favorite movies ever. It's a fantasy, high fantasy thing. And in the movie, there's a guy named, the guy Charlie Cox that plays Daredevil. Yeah, he's a main character of the movie.
Okay.
It was like the first thing I ever seen him. It was a long time ago. But he has this sword in the movie, and it looks like just a big ass butcher knife. Like everybody else is fencing and shit, and he pulls out this big old. It looks heavy as fuck. Like it's too heavy to wield, But it's a beautiful fucking thing. But I love the heftiness and the thickness of it. Let me see if I can pull a picture of it here.
So in this panel, when he pulls the shroud off, would his fist on that arm fall off also? And would you want to show that?
I kind of do, yeah. All right, check this shit out. Found it. Edit, paste. This is the sword that I really like. That's it. That's his sword there.
Hey, Rick Piper, good to see you. Oh yeah.
Just like a big ass butcher knife.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if I were you, I would check out Stardust. It's a great movie.
I just started watching Shogun, and it's been really good so far. I hate subtitles.
What is that?
Well, it's before you were born, but there was a miniseries, Shogun, in the 70s. James Clavell book. And this is a remake of it. And so far, it's just as good, if not better, than the first one. But it's all subtitles because, they're speaking Japanese.
All right, so check this. I want to show you this. This is the scene from the movie Stardust. I forget the guy's name. He's a famous villain, though. Plays a villain in a lot of movies. Here we go. And he's fighting right now a witch played by Michelle Pfeiffer.
Nice.
All right, so here's Michelle Pfeiffer, and she has a voodoo doll of him. She lit him on fire, and now he's like putting himself out and now she's gonna take this
Let's
out.
put out those flames, shall we?
That's Charlie Cox.
No,
Okay.
he's the villain.
Okay.
So these guys here, they're all his dead brothers, and they can't go to the afterlife until somebody has been named king.
Okay.
So now they're all kind of just watching. They all kind of just hang around. This guy got his throat slit. This guy got thrown off of a tall building and got smashed. They're all kind of watching him. So that's how he dies. But then there's this amazing scene where after the guy dies, right? Here's Charlie Cox. So as they're fighting, she's like, "Oh yeah, I still got this guy's voodoo doll right here."
Sent to us.
Oh.
This shit is great. Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil it. Watch the movie; it's great.
That undead fighting style was just perfect.
Right?
Hey, Nikki, good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're actually afternoon now here.
Am I seeing Michelle Pfeiffer and Eric Stoltz in this? Yeah. Who's Eric Stoltz? Is that the villain? I don't know who Eric Stoltz is, but yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer plays a witch. It's fantastic.
Eric
She's
Stoltz.
really let herself go.
No, it's makeup, dog. It's not what she really looks like.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain.
And I didn't mean it. It was a joke.
In the movie, like the premise
Stoltz.
of the movie is, it's called Stardust because the premise of the movie is this guy lives a ho-hum life, you know, but there's this wall, a small stone wall that separates his world from the forest. And nobody's allowed to go across that wall. And they don't know why. He doesn't know why. So one day he just crosses the wall and it ends up being like a fantasy world over there.
Hey, Yucky is here. Matt Hepp is here. What's up, Matt? Yeah, Eric Stoltz.
And
he played what's his name in
Yeah,
Mask.
what's his name?
He was in a lot of the
Movie.
John Hughes movies in the 80s, and he played Ultron in the Avengers.
Stoltz. Hughes, really? Which ones?
No, Eric Stoltz did not. That I have that wrong. Eric Stoltz was not
Say. Didn't do a single film with Hughes.
Ultron. He was in a lot of the John Hughes movies, though.
oh, he's the one that was supposed to be Marty
he wasn't.
McFly. Yeah, he
You're
was supposed to
thinking
be
about
Marty
Michael Hall.
McFly in the Back to the Future, but he never got. Yeah, he's not in the movie. No, John Stoltz is not, or Eric Stoltz is not in the movie.
He's not in a single John Hughes movie.
Who was Eric Stoltz, Captain?
Some Kind of Wonderful.
He was the guy that got what you said, almost got Marty McFly in Back to the Future, but he started asking questions about time travel, so they fired him.
He was in Some Kind of Wonderful with what's her Mary Stuart Masterson.
Who was he in Pulp Fiction? I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, he was the prank call.
Oh, that idiot.
Yeah, that idiot.
Fucking that guy's character pisses me off every time he comes on screen.
Hey, if you want later, you can hang out, get high with Judy. She the one with all the shit in her face. No, that's my wife.
But well, what happens is in that fantasy world, a star gets hit out of the sky. The king throws a spell, throws his stuff into space. A star falls out of the sky, hits the earth. Everybody in that fantasy world is all abuzz because a star just fell to earth. And in their lore, if you eat the heart of a star, it gives you long, long life. So as the star's falling, right, you see all these different characters that you don't know yet. You're just seeing them you're getting introduced to them. They're all looking up like, did you see that? Did you see that? And then all of a sudden, Michelle Pfeiffer and her two sisters are these decrepit old witches, right? They're like, did you see that? We're gonna be young again, you know? So it's a big chase to who can get to the star first, and the star has been played by Claire Danes.
Billy Baxco is here. What's up?
What up, Billy?
You got to say hi to Yucky. He popped in for you.
Hi, Yucky. Morning. Mask 2, Days in the Valley. He's the guy that stabs her in the heart with a needle. Come on. I never seen the movie in Mask or Mask 2. Hey, what up, Jiminy Cricket? Yeah, the movie's news to me. Never heard of it. Never seen it.
What's up, Jiminy Cricket?
So I want to make this big old hefty cleaver, kind of like that one, but it has like a bevel on top. I like that shit.
And I need more coffee. I'll be right back.
Coffee. Good idea. Yeah, Stoltz is Marty B.
What's going on with my pen? I ordered 2 new pens from UG.com.
Oh yeah.
This pen is starting to act up on me. Like I'm drawing, and all of a sudden it'll just stop. It'll stop registering mid-stroke, and that's not good.
That is not good at all. You don't want that.
I just want to get this one sketched. I'm not going to do all the inking on this page. I just want to get this page sketched out. Like, pretty kind of tight, half-tight pencils. That way I can just kind of do it leisurely.
I've noticed some people do digital pencils in blue just because, nostalgia.
Yeah, I guess this is an old habit or something. I could do that. I could just go like, take my entire layer, make a selection, create selection, and then.
Oh yeah, because someone was asking you that, and make it all blue. Because I remember that's one of the first things I learned about reprographics from the Marvel Triumph book is because cameras pick up red really easily and blue very difficultly. So that's. Correct. But when you're digital anyway, it doesn't matter. It could be any color.
Yep. And the funny thing is
I could do that.
Yeah, the old blue line Bristol board. When you get it scanned, it absolutely picks up the blue. So it's
really,
it's useless.
So the whole reason for being blue is irrelevant anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So, John, how about panel 3 breaks panel 2 and panel bottom right, whatever number that is? It would sell the action a little bit.
I don't want to break a panel unless there's a real good reason.
Okay.
Because I really, as much as the 90s were cool and all that, they fucking broke panels way too much, and it made it really hard to read.
Okay.
So I don't know. I have like this aversion, I guess, to
I got you.
Panel breaking.
Like a version. Hey.
Let's make this black again. But yeah, scanners are so good these days that it's going to pick up everything, no matter what shade of blue, non-photo blue you use.
Yeah, there's no such thing anymore. It's not.
The best thing to do is when you transfer it over into digital, there's a short little process that you have to memorize, right?
Yeah.
And then once you get that, you can actually just take all the blue right out of the page.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I saw you do it, and I tried to get Anthony to hit you up to learn how to do it on the my last book, right? He couldn't do it, so he literally, he had to use the paint tool and paint over every.
Oh God, what do you?
I know, right?
Erasing the pencil lines. That's extra. I had to do that for a published comic book. This lazy fucking artist couldn't be fucked to erase his lines. This was a professional real book that went to print. I had to fix all his shit. That book was called Booth, by the way. It's available now in stores.
Called what?
Booth. It's about John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, okay.
Emperor Tyrannus. Bang.
So my dog is pouting with me. It's It's raining pretty good outside. Since
Aw.
the tornado took our fences down, I can't just turn her loose in the backyard. So we put her on a really long runner and let her go in. It'll reach anywhere in the yard, but it's pouring down rain. So brought her in, and she's
Welcome to California, I guess.
Yeah, she's outside my studio door pouting. I can hear her every few breaths go. Doesn't stop the roosters though.
Nothing stops the roosters apart from beheading, and even that takes.
And even then, it takes a minute. Yeah.
Boom. You know.
Now you do it. I do love the sound of rain, though. Lord, peaceful.
Oh, what if I do this? What if I have, when the shink comes out, right? I do the same pose that I was proposing, right? But I do it from behind. That way, as he's pulling, he's slapping his arm back, and the arm is coming at the viewer.
Yeah, he slings the blade out.
Yeah. We have back like that. You might have to play with this pose a little bit. And it has like that.
And then you can have him
Ka-chunk. Ching.
And then you have our hero up in the sky, upper right.
Yeah. You could have him up here doing his thing, blasting that away. Chink, and then the next one we can have him jumping up and attacking the hero. I gotta think about that pose too, though. I like that. Let's get this pose right first. Okay, 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Okay. Right, Chancellor. I like that.
So it's looking like 5 panels.
Yeah.
On this page. All right.
Yeah. It's okay. I add a panel. That's all right. It's not too bad. Give myself more work. The story needs it.
Yep. You got to serve the story, whatever it calls for.
Tell me what to do.
So many times that the artist me has hated the writer me. Why the fuck did you write this?
Oh, I did it again. It's lagging. Come on. There we go. Okay, perfect. Erase this. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can do. That's a 20. Okay. So if I have that one, it's going to be coming vertical, straight down, a lot of foreshortening. There. Empty slot where it locks in with a pin. Pink. And then that's that. No. It's not short. It's not foreshortened enough. Let's do that. There's the hand. And then we have the blade like so. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe a little more. And we might. Should I have him leaning over even further and have the top of the head like up front?
Yeah, I think as extreme an angle as you can get on that would be.
Yeah. And then the leg, joint, back of the leg, booster, rocket here on his leg.
Mm-hmm.
Spread out wide. Not going to be able to see the other arm at all. Or maybe I could have it over here, and the hand is dropping the shroud.
I was thinking the same thing, but I was going to go the other way with it.
Over here?
Yeah. The way you tie your motion elements together.
Yeah, and this, oh, god damn it. There we go.
Tie your motion elements together.
Let me think about
English,
this.
we
a
don't
little
have
bit.
comic, we don't have motion elements in my comics, just people sitting around talking, drinking tea.
Drinking tea.
Mm.
It's a lot of
Sometimes
motion.
coffee, it ain't free, but that's it.
Speaking of coffee.
Yeah, good idea.
Didn't you
More
just
coffee.
get coffee, you weirdo?
Yeah, I'm taking a sip.
Hey, he's right, you can't have too much coffee, especially this time of day. Fuck.
Guilty
This time of
occasion.
day, isn't it already noon for you guys? Most of you guys?
6 a.m. over here. I don't know, I've been up since 3, so it kind of feels like noon, I guess. That's insomnia. Bow, bow, bow. I'm hating it. More
Yeah, we'll have
coffee.
bottom of the foot there.
I said leave the bottle.
What do you think of the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, Doc?
The first one was a damn near perfect movie. Didn't really care for the other 2, or 3 or 4, however many.
Did you not care for them because they weren't as good as the first one, or you didn't think they were just in general good movies?
The second one I thought was a shit show. The third one, the third one had its moments.
Yeah, that's what I just watched the third one, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
and I liked it because of there's just a lot of good ideas in that movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make this coffee Irish.
I got to make this sword bigger.
Uh-huh. There it is.
And then, no, I got to do this. This. Back up here. Edit, transform, free transform.
Oh, free transform.
There we go.
Yeah.
Then we can take the whole kit and caboodle. Let's see. Yeah. Make it a little bit smaller. Move it over to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now we can have our hero up here.
No, just me. But my placement of him is I would draw a line from the tip of his blade up to the hero and from his eyes to the hero and let that be where I put him.
Would you now?
I'm sorry, what? You're saying from the tip of his blade, which is right here?
Yep. And where his eye line is, the mech's eye line, you do a convergence, and where they converge, that's where you put him.
Well, the mech would be looking right up here.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that's generally what I try to do.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Hepp says they were trying too hard to push a franchise and throwing everything all at once instead of having a solid idea and building around it for each one. Correct, sir.
A solid idea. There you go.
But the first one, I mean, for fuck's sake, you talk about an amazing intro to your protagonist. It's hard to top Jack Sparrow's intro coming in on the leaking little boat, yet cockily standing on it like he's king of the world and stepping ashore. Bam. I mean, it's just perfect.
First thing your story needs is a protagonist.
Okay. I think now we have our. I can do my actual layout here of where the panels are going to be.
Yeah, I like that. That looks good.
first thing your protagonist needs is a default situation.
Yeah, you know, when Jack Sparrow comes in, it's like riding in on that little dinky boat. How did he get there? What's the story behind that? It's begging for the story to be told.
I like it when they beg for a story.
And Keira Knightley is just incredibly hot.
Agreed.
She's like a better looking Daisy Ridley that can actually act.
Yeah, she's the everyone compares her to Natalie Portman, man. She's way better looking than Natalie Portman.
Oh yeah. Kira, yeah, that was very strange. She was almost too good looking in that movie.
Right?
Unnervingly good looking.
And the second and the third one when she got tan, like holy shit.
We see like one of those girls that's so beautiful that like when you meet in real life, it's like it's hard to look them in the eye without falling in love. You got to like excuse yourself, you know.
Yeah, pardon me for a moment. I have to wipe the drool away. Yeah, she's just beautiful, and she's a good actress, man. She's really, really good. I saw her in this movie with James McAvoy called Atonement. It's a very deep and dark movie with a very unreliable narrator.
I lied about everything.
The whole premise is that her younger sister lies about this guy committing an act against another young girl, and it gets him in a world of trouble, and he wasn't the one who did it. But he ends up going into World War II, excuse me, at Dunkirk. And
I thought it was World War One.
World
Say
War
World War One, whatever. One
World
of the
War II.
big ones.
One of the big ones, yeah. It's a really
maybe it's the
dark,
Crimean War. Let's go with that. I like that one.
That was a tiny war.
It's a very, very dark movie, but her acting in it was amazing. And I think that's the first thing I saw James McAvoy in. He's good too.
You know what I think? I think there's too many actors. I want 7 actors in the world. Like, oh, he doesn't have the right look for the part. You ever heard of makeup? 7 actors.
Too many actors playing Batman and James Bond, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many actors do you need? Shit, man.
Exactly. One per role.
Tall guy, short guy, fat guy.
Can't hit those diversity quotas that way, John.
I don't care about diversity, Doc. What kind of show do you think this is? Okay, and I think we're gonna have him. He's like blasting off, right? It's gonna be like a rumble. There's gonna be all this smoke coming out of his little rocket boosters here. And the next panel, I think I want to do it from a bird's eye view of him coming up and chopping him right across the middle of the torso.
All right.
But I got to figure out a way to do that and then do a 3D view of the city. Or not 3D, a bird's eye view of the town. Let's do the town first. Should I do a 1-point perspective? Yeah.
So is our hero, I mean, we're not going to give him an opportunity for a reaction shot. Maybe looking over his shoulder, seeing dude flying up at him. Or are we going straight into the slash action?
I don't know. Let me open up the next page and see what I got thumbnailed out.
What's gonna happen next?
File. Open. Yeah. No, we don't have time for that.
Okay. I see. I see.
So what's a good chopping action? A final chopping action.
Well, you've got a backswing in the panel on the left, so you'd almost need a forward swing on the next one. Almost like a punch. Like a right hook.
Yeah. I love staring at a blank page.
Nothing more horrifying than a blank page to an artist.
See, writers always sketch things out for your artist if you can. Do the right thing. Do the writer thing.
Agreed. Well, thank you for it. Well, John won't because he's a control freak.
Well, no, that's the thing. It will take your sketches and go, well, this is shit. I can do better. But then that's what I wanted you to think.
That's one idea. And I could have one like this just directly overhead and have the hand straight down. Both hands. Maybe this one even bolstering this hand. That.
Oh, fuck, I need some paper.
What do you think of that?
Can hear that paper.
Sounds like a science project board. How thick is that paper?
Good old Bristol.
I don't think I've had a shot straight overhead of one of the mechs yet. This might be kind of cool. I like that one. I think I'm going to go with that one. Let's try a different one. That first one was no good. Try a different one.
So they're in single combat in the air then?
Sort of. He's still getting shot at by everybody.
Okay. Hey, so is that why they're going close quarters? Because then they can't fire at him if he's fighting the other guy, right?
No, they can fire at both of them.
So I was
really
of a big old haymaker.
Hang on, so is the mech not on the... Oh, I've lost track of everything already then.
Yeah, but the mech is it's heavily armored. So they're not really worried about it. No, we're just throwing volleys of shot at this guy, and whether the mech is fighting him or not, we're still going to continue firing.
Oh, okay.
So that's a no.
It's almost like, oh, there's a guy running over there, and he's running at one of our tanks, right? We're still going to be firing at him. It's like if we hit our tank, it's not a big deal,
right?
Can you show that again, Doc?
Yeah, let me darken the line up a little bit here.
I mean, I could see it.
Okay. Kind of a big haymaker.
Pow!
A big haymaker like that while in the air.
Yeah.
And where hold it up. Where would the guy's body be?
Well, that's what I was going to show you.
Okay.
I was thinking you can do the big reaction shot, head down, inverted.
Oh, okay. I'm just like almost as like a beat for beat kind of thing. That wouldn't work just because the angle that he's jumping up at him from.
Yeah, just my thinking is just to really sell the viciousness.
Mm-hmm.
However you choose to do that.
Well, we can still do that, actually. Let me see. Let me think. Let me close my eyes and think. Yeah, you know what? If I did that, I would have to make this, which is not a bad idea. I would have to make this guy huge on the page. Like,
yeah, because I'm reading it as the guy in the mech suit is just infuriated. You know, he crippled my primary weapon. I'm going to go up here and get up close and personal with this fuck. You know, this Untermensch.
Untermensch. Ubermensch? Probably the first one.
Untermensch.
okay, so we got this guy.
I've been waiting, John, for this scene that you gave me the breakdown on of him popping her on the ass in the hotel room. Got it penciled. I've been waiting to scan that in and digitally ink that bad boy.
Been waiting for a girl like you. Sorry. Come to my life.
I picked it up a dozen times to start inking. I'm like, nope, god dang it, I'm going to do this digitally if it kills me.
Yeah, you've already made the commitment. You need to stop second guessing your commitment.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, second guessing the commitment.
Excuse, gentlemen, I'll be right back. You might want to
okay, more
yourself,
coffee.
John.
Huh?
Reinvigorate your drawing instead of.
Oh, am I not doing that? Stop fucking me up, dog.
No wonder he's getting more coffee. Been waiting. Yeah, once you commit, well, you've committed, haven't you? That's commitment. Can't uncommit.
That's right.
Clues in the title. A panel is very much like a marriage. Once you commit, that's it. Game over. You're going in. You have not yet bested me, thwack. So the mechs can fly. Motherfucker.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
A big old coffee. You want the 32 ounce or the large?
Got my I think this is a 14-ounce cup.
Hang on a minute. These mechs, they fly now. They fly now. They fly now.
Yeah, they fly like Ironmonger and Iron Man 1.
They fly now.
Solid rocket boosters.
Oh, Herr Van Braun has been busy, hasn't he? Actually, yeah, rockets, that would make it historically accurate, kind of.
Yeah.
What next, Herr Von Braun? Marty, I built a time machine.
Ka-thang.
Got a foot back here. Oh. Perfect. Now let's get rid of this.
It's one of my favorite reaction shots is the Inverted ass over tea kettle.
Let's get rid of that, and then we got to do a cityscape on the bottom. We spent too much time not doing backgrounds. We got to put another background in here. Two panels with no background is a little bit.
Yep.
Pushing it.
Yep.
Right.
Agreed. And that makes it a fucking horror show. Damn it, I was flowing so good, but I gotta put this damn cityscape in here.
So let's just do this. Let's just do some. Let's just pretend. Do some pretending real quick. Hey Darren, how you doing?
You guys pestering Dillard while he's trying to draw?
Yeah, they are.
That's a great angle.
Smoke.
He begged us to come up here, Wagner. How dare you?
Herr Wagner, was ist los?
Yeah, donkey smell.
It's everybody's favorite bubblehead.
We need some more lines. We need more lines. This was great. I could do all these grids all I want, and then I could just erase the layer. It's fucking fantastic. I love digital drawing. Need more fucking lines. A line for every brick and every windowsill. There is a tool you can actually use that will give you these lines automatically. Just pick a point, and it will radiate lines out from the center. I can't find it. I really need to find it and, commit it to memory.
No joke.
Good point.
Yeah.
Point.
That we'll put. Let's go to a different layer. Oh yeah, let's make this layer light. There we go.
Golden world of opportunity and adventure. Digital art.
Darren, what's up?
Darren?
Not much. Just
Huh?
working on that commercial again.
Well, let's see it.
Well, I'm just doing the scripting for the commercial.
Let's see it.
Scripting, eh?
What are you gonna show up and you're not gonna contribute? You're gonna be silent?
Well, this is your B.O.L.D.S stream, isn't it? The boring old, lame old draw stream.
Yes.
All right. Well, no. I don't want to share anything right now because the product hasn't been released yet, and so things I have to work on it with my brother. He has to prove it and stuff like that. So
Must not release the Wu-Tang secrets.
right.
I mean, I guess. What do you think, Doc? Should I allow this?
I don't know. That's a little sus.
Sus.
A little sus.
Motherfuckers.
Come out here and tease us with a project you're working on and not.
Well, I was asked. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's a commercial for a product that my moonshine store is going to have a private label moonshine, and
Okay. All right.
and we haven't, we got the preliminary bottle design. We've got stuff, but again, I'm a co-owner of that store. I'm not a.
Well, that means you have the right to show it.
Well, I don't know. I should do that because it's just a script at this point. But I can show you like what the preliminary bottle looks like. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we've already seen that. We want to see something new.
That's,
I showed you that. I didn't show anybody in your audience that.
Uh-oh.
it's the silent service for a reason.
Mm.
Right, Wagner?
Right.
Say it like you mean it.
Roy.
That's Roy.
Fire right there.
Victor says, Dillard, grow your hair out. Wear a hat until it gets nice and curly.
No.
Yesterday was advice on how to grow your channel. Today it's advice on how to grow your hair from Victor. You can grow your channel and your hair.
There, sure.
All right, so here's a image of Darren's bottle of hooch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
If I was a borderline alcoholic, I'd purchase that myself.
I wonder where these brothers are from. Oh, Wisconsin. There it is.
Yeah, we were looking at putting it in a jar, but then, the problem with jars, of course, is that it's hard to pour from a jar. You have to get like a special lid that has a pour spot on it. And like, you know what? Let's just not do that. Let's just put it in a proper bottle, moonshine bottle.
Jars are so last year. Robert and my Vanessa already using them. Hipster stuff.
Well, it's weird because the jar is, yes, it says, it's more moonshine authentic, but at the same time, there's a practicality, and the bottle doesn't cost any more than the jar. As a matter of fact, I think the jar is a little more expensive because you have to have lids and
expensive and impractical. I'll take two.
Yeah.
Do they get all gay about it too? They're like, "Oh, this ain't the right. This is a ball jar. This is an amazing."
Oh, no, there's plenty of brands of moonshine that are in bottles, and like Doc Collier was in bottle, Full Throttle's in a bottle. So is believe it or not, a lot of Old Smoky is actually not in a jar but in a bottle too. So really, I mean, it's all about presentation.
Presentation.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's the difference between a villain and a supervillain.
Yeah, it is all about. It's all about
presentation.
The shape of your bottle.
Yeah, it's all American. As American as apple pie and moonshine. Two great taste great together, right?
Okay, so I think here that'll be good. This.
I
did try some too. It looks like piss, but I'm hooked.
Put that on the poster. You got your tagline.
There we go. That should be enough detail for that, because then we're going to put the boom action is going to be covering up a lot of it. And then, yeah, pretty great. Okay, so where is the there's the background. Let's get rid of some of this background just so I don't get so confused when I'm looking at it and drawing. There we go. Perfection, Arizona.
Très magnifique.
Nevada.
There we go. What else we got here? This tool. All right, that's a nice sketch. That's a good page right there. I like that page. That's ready to ink. All right, file, save.
So, like, what's the most iconic album cover?
The White
Never
Album, the
seen it.
Beatles.
That the one with the cross?
Probably Thriller.
Yeah. Is the White Album the one where they're crossing the street, Infinity, or is that a different one?
No, the White Album, the one there's nothing there. It's completely white. That's the joke. That's Abbey Road. Oh my! You were there. You are one of the Beatles. Have you forgotten already, Darren?
That the one. What's that band with the triangle?
They're crossing the
triangle
street.
and the rainbow coming out one side.
ELO.
The Dark Side of the Moon. That's a really famous album cover.
Okay. Well, I was thinking like Smells Like Nirvana's Nevermind.
No, you want to stay away from that kind of stuff. That's kind of gross.
Oh yeah, it is kind of gross. But I mean, it's Weird Al parodied that album cover with him in the pool and chasing a donut and stuff.
No.
Another one I think would be the Van Halen 1984 album cover.
Oh, with the angel.
What's the one with the homeboy's name? It's in front of the American flag and it's just showing his ass with a handkerchief hanging out of his back pocket.
That's Springsteen, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, that one. That one's famous.
That one's pretty famous. Yeah, Cyndi Lauper. She's
the one with what's his name? The Queen one where they're all in black, like just their faces showing. That's really famous.
Yeah, that's famous too. The Kiss album where they're all all four members of Kiss each have a quadrant of the album cover. That's pretty famous.
I'm looking at David Bowie, Low. I think that's quite iconic. But is it?
Well, I know that to me, the Fleetwood Mac Rumors album cover is pretty famous.
But that's just to you.
No,
that's just to me, right?
Because I'm not a fan of theirs, but you can see it in your mind's eye immediately with his little wooden balls hanging off there.
Well, I mean, that album was basically issued to us in the 80s.
Yeah, because there's that, like, for me, like the most iconic album, like for me in my generation and all that, was the Sublime album cover with the sun, But that's just to me. Like there are kids nowadays that have no idea who Sublime is. It broke my fucking heart, dude.
Yeah,
because that was like
I feel about Boards of Canada.
Yeah, it's like it was one of those albums, or just any other albums. It was like if nobody could decide what they were going to be playing at like a party or something, you would just play, Sublime because nobody could object to it.
Walking on the sun.
You know what made me feel really old? I was on a live stream and somebody told me I haven't seen that I haven't heard that phrase used in a long time, and I was like, am I that fucking old? Because in my head, this phrase isn't like an old people phrase, but I'm an old person now. Because they asked me about I forget the question, but it was like how many, a volume of thing, how many, and I was like, oh, a grip, dude. And because I used the word a grip, they were like started laughing because it was such an old person thing to say, and I was like, what?
John, you're not old, John.
Let's tease it.
What about the Purple Rain cover?
Purple Rain cover.
You're right. That's
and
pretty iconic.
Quiet Riot's Mental Health with the guy in the straitjacket and the mask.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. Of course, that was very derivative of horror movies at the time too.
Well, sure.
But I mean, I think that somebody did use the Purple Rain cover for a cover recently. Didn't they?
Yeah, I saw that. What about the Notorious B.I.G. one? The one where it's just all white and it's just a little baby with an afro like looking up? That one's really famous. Maybe not to you guys, but to the rest of the world. Yeah.
Is that the one where they're crossing the street? That's Abbey Road.
Not to you white people, but to people that listen to rap, yeah.
Yeah.
The Metallica Black album cover where it had Don't Tread on Me Snake sort of in relief on it. It's pretty
yeah.
Deal. License to Ill, I thought, was a pretty iconic cover too.
I don't even know that cover. What does that look like?
The Beastie Boys. It's an airplane, but one end of it looks like a blunt.
It's a gate. Oh, I never got that. Is that intended or is that just your mind?
It's my mind. I don't know of any like official information that says that it's a.
Mind you, I only just realised 2 weeks ago that it's a pun. Oh, License to Ill, like James Bond, but partying.
Yeah. It's like a cigarette that's been crushed into, but it's a jet airliner.
Full custom hot dog in the house. What's up, man? Long time no see. Show
Maybe they
me
intended that.
comics, says Electric Ladyland.
No, but when I think of like what's the most famous album cover in the world, I think of basically the one Doc said, Abbey Road, and the Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd.
Well, you want to know what one that I also think is? It's just me. Is ZZ Top's Afterburner. ZZ Top had that.
No, you're just naming album covers now. That's not anywhere near close to the most famous in the world. Calm down.
No, but to me it is. So.
I've never heard you quite right one, so I wouldn't say it's like.
You started out. Now people are just naming album covers that they know of.
No,
Okay,
just there were some that were really stand out. They were posters, turned into posters and whatever. And that one was pretty big. Thriller.
If you were telling me, Mr. Blaylock, that we're in a competition and money's on the line. What's the most famous album cover in the world? You're gonna pull that up and be like, I'm gonna make a case for this.
No. The most famous, I think, is either Abbey Road or probably the Beatles' White Album.
The thing is, I don't know anything about the Beatles. I know a lot of their songs because they're on the radio all the time. But even I have seen the album cover for Abbey Road. I have never, ever in my life seen the cover for the White Album.
Well, it's because it's white. You're a racist.
You fucking guys. Is that the one?
This is why I do lonely streams where I don't invite people on.
Right. I don't blame him, folks. I hate shows actually where the panel are having a good time. I really just people laughing on it. People that laugh on panels, stop having a good time. You're here to entertain us, you fuckwits. So I apologise for the laughter, and back to the show. Now, last night I heard Canadian Spider-Man, almost crying on a stream. I'm like, that's better. I want to hear people crying. That's what I'm here for.
Dude, where's my phone? What the
That's
fuck?
what he said.
Yeah,
Weird Al Yankovic's in 3D album cover I thought was also.
Oh Lord,
never heard of it.
Lord,
it's so 80s. It's very 80s.
1880s.
Doc.
Yeah.
What do I do? Do I start kicking people that start just mentioning random album covers?
Okay.
That's you, Darren.
I think you're implied.
I'm telling you, I'm holding back. I
Question
could have said tons of nonsense by now.
Well, Custom Hot Dog says, what are you guys talking about? Album covers?
No, why are you guys talking about
iconic, not just any album covers, iconic album covers. There's a big difference.
We're talking about covers that you believe are the most famous album cover in the world, and you're going to make a case for why that is.
Or if you're Darren Wagner, any random album that just pops into your head.
Yeah, just whatever pops in your head.
Greatest hits. ABBA.
Well, I'm the one who brought it up. I was the one who actually established what was the. I was the one who initially asked the question.
Yes, you were the one that took us off topic, and now we're trying to get back on.
All right.
I agree, Darren. You are correct.
You are to blame.
I'm still going forward to Canada.
I am to blame. Shit.
Now let's see. Should I draw? Should I start laying out your commission, Darren, on stream or no?
You know what? Go ahead. That's fine. You need material to do your streams on, so I'm fine with that. As long as
if you're not comfortable with me drawing it on screen, I got to start working on the next page.
No, that's fine. You can work it on screen. That's fine.
All right, right, let me go find the reference image that you sent me.
Wait a minute. Do we actually have the whole Sunday crew here with Gabe, full custom hot dog, and Yucky? Reunited, and it feels so good.
Oh, that was so gay. That was like Liberace gay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was Liberace gay?
He loved his mother.
I swear to God. Can you send me? Never mind. I gotta find this.
What's the matter? What?
I'm in too many fucking DM groups, and now like everything is all on the bottom of my list, and I can't find your icon.
I can resend.
No, don't worry about it. I'll find it.
Project Javelin.
All right. You also sent me a picture of Dogman. Is there a reason for that, or no?
Yeah, because I mean,
In terms of what's going to be happening on this.
right. Not, obviously, the main figure is the big deal, but I mean, for the other figures that are sort of around him, when I wasn't sure if you knew what I meant with it by a dog man, so I put that image because I kind of like that version. He has a bit of a Doberman sort of feel to it.
Okay.
But
Let's see here.
Gable says Hot Dog announced the other day that the show is coming back. Well, hurry up.
So yeah, I like announcements. They're great. Let me know when the thing actually happens.
I got to leave for about 20 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
I will
Enjoy.
log out. Yep.
Don't you threaten me.
All right, let's set the timer. See, 20 minutes means 20 minutes to a Navy man.
All right. We got our pose.
Ooh. Y-frame.
Now, I'm not too familiar, so I got to kind of get back into my. I've only drawn his character one time, or two times, so I got to get back into the. What are his proportions?
I mean, now you mention it, it's kind of ironic that one of the most iconic album covers of all time is Abbey Road, because that was their last album before breaking up. And apparently, the album was going to be called Mountain, and they had all this idea of shooting a mountain. They're like, oh, we can't be fucked. We'll just go outside and cross the road. It was the laziest, non-creative bit of work the Beatles ever did. And now, John Billard just voted it most iconic album cover of all time. Isn't that amazing? They just did it because they couldn't be fucked doing anything creative. Isn't that funny? Oh, that's a conversation killer. I'll shut the fuck up now then, shall I? My amazing Beatles facts. Tell us more about this popular beat combo that no one these days has heard of, Captain. What's a chord progression again? Oh, shut up, you fuckers. You fucking Philistines. You deserve nothing and you'll get nothing.
How dare you?
Only somebody would bring up, like, long forgotten episodes of Star Trek.
Exactly.
Settle down. Lay down. Quit chewing things. Give me that. Give it to me.
What's that guy's name that Doc something? He's the one that draws the superhero characters, but almost like in a retro style.
I don't know.
Frank Quietly?
No, it's Doc something.
I just thought I'd ignore part of the information.
Oh, okay.
Doc Frank Quietly?
Might be.
I feel like it's incumbent on me to know this, but I don't.
Doc Shaner. What if I were to do an image, this image, almost like in the Doc Shaner style? Let me show you. Here's here's a piece of Doc Shaner artwork here. Check it out. Anything?
Ooh.
No, it doesn't look like a Frank Quietly.
Tech Zombies in the house. Hello, Tech Zombie.
What up, Tick? Here's another piece of Doc Shaner artwork here. What do you think?
I mean, it's well done.
But
No buts. It's well done.
okay. Well, your tone of voice was a bit like, so well done. I thought I sensed the butt come in. Well done. Mm-hmm.
This is a great one here. Hold on. There we go.
Hmm.
Saved me a lot of time. Anyway, there's something to chew on. Oh, let me go pull up another image that I did. Oh, I don't know. Oh, let me not do that because Darren might not want me to show the other image that I've done.
Maybe he could be crossing Abbey Road.
See a little bit of the thumb.
I mean, technically, he is standing in front of the White Album at the moment.
Shorts. Nice big package. Shorts. Hairy legs. You know what? I gotta. I'm gonna stop sharing real quick because I'm gonna pull up the other image that I drew, and I don't want you guys to see the final design in case he doesn't want the final design shown.
We promised to avert our eyes. Don't look, Marion.
Don't look, Ethel.
Why am I on camera? Stop.
It was too late. She'd already got a free shot.
It's too late. It's too late for apologies are her.
So hair on the shoulders, hair on the lower legs, and on the back. Okay, I got it.
Is this Project Javelin?
Yes.
Hmm.
All right, now I can share my screen again.
Ambigonate.
Hair on the lower legs. Not on the kneecap. Not on the kneecap, on the lower legs. Hair on the lower arms, not on the bicep, but hair on the shoulders as well.
Sounds like my ex.
I used to love her. Yeah, no, nice.
That looks about right. All right, and now is that the right size on the page? Let me see.
More. Zoom in more.
Maybe I can make him. He
Hello,
goes
Kirby.
He's bigger on the page, so about there.
Which Kirby? Kirby or JD Kirby?
Kirby is in the house.
Kirby.
Carol wants the link, John.
Okay.
Carol, no
1 second.
way. Fuck.
1 second. 1 second.
Officer on deck.
White.
Shit, it must be serious.
She thinks we overlooked her, but we were in fact actively ignoring her.
There you go, Carol.
Yeah, there's a big difference, Carol. Ignoring you on purpose.
Yeah, Carol, get your ass in here and quit your belly aching. Carol wants the lonk. Says full custom hot dog.
Oh, Carol didn't ask for the link?
Here.
She was whining.
We shall redouble our efforts.
Oh, I heard a boop. 1 second.
She was being whiny.
Here she goes. Welcome, Carol.
Hi.
Whiny
What a
bitch.
fucking chipper disposition. I love it.
I just got home from work and I've got the next 3 days off. I'm
Yay.
fantastic.
Yay! Good. Now get
Damn,
your ass back in the
That room is
basement
gonna
and get to work.
stink.
She's already packed the bowl.
Oh no, I haven't, but I'm getting ready to.
Oh wait, you actually came here first. Bless your heart.
Right?
Well, it's great to have you, Carol.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
What's for lunch, Carol?
I don't know. Doc, check your DMs. It's interesting.
Uh-oh.
I can't check
Uh-oh.
my DMs.
Why not?
Oh, Doc gets a deal.
All right, well, I'll send it to the captain.
Okay,
Yay.
but Carol,
Hey,
listen.
how's your new employee? How's Mr. Don't Give Me the Codes No More?
Carol,
I worked with him yesterday. What?
I hooked up my old computer because
Did
the
it
new
work?
ones, plural, weren't usable. And I got back my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just like
Because
you
I told
said.
you to plug in the other computer?
Yep, just like you said.
Yeah.
So fuck off.
Maybe you should listen to me a little sooner.
No, I shouldn't have.
No. Hey, Tex.
Don't put on,
Yeah,
put on
Doc,
airs.
anybody that's at least 5 years younger than you should listen to in terms of tech.
This is true.
Mm.
This is true.
All right, now I got to go find. There's other characters that are going on the backgrounds. Let's see.
Captain, I sent it to you too.
Oh, I'm honored. What is it? Oh my goodness.
Carol, send it on Facebook.
I don't want to send it on Facebook.
I didn't ask you what you wanted to do. At no point did that come up.
It's a pain in my ass.
Did you do that, Carol?
Carol did do that.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Well, look at that.
There, Doc, I sent it to Messenger.
Okay. Oh, Carol, that's a really good self-portrait.
It's for the expired coupon,
I don't even know what that means.
along with the other thing that I'm sending. I'm also sending him an expired coupon for one free night of trolling.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
But it's expired, so we can't use it. But that's
Hello? What happened? That's a what?
Yeah, what's happening? Are we there?
Oh.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
You stopped mid sentence.
Thank you, TJ.
sorry. I forgot what I was saying.
Carol, the conversation.
Carol was voted person least likely to get through a coherent.
So you like my little troll?
I do. Now color it, winch.
I'm gonna color it. I can't color with actual colored pencils. I can only color digitally.
Scan it. And
If that, yeah.
Oh my god!
snap.
Rude.
What's up, Grim? Grim Adam in the house. TJ, a work in progress, is here.
Yeah, I'll scan it before I send
What up, TJ? How are you?
The good TJ.
The good TJ.
The good TJ.
So how's everybody today? Good?
Oh, shut up.
Nobody.
I'm doing really good today, Carol. Thank you for asking.
That's good. Glad you are. The other two, they can fuck.
I don't know why these guys are so rude right now. Like, it was very pleasant in here. You showed up and they just decided to fucking choose violence today. I don't know what's going on.
I bring that out in people, apparently.
I did not choose violence, sir.
Being pleasantable is alien to me, but I'm sure I'll try it. Hello, Carol. How are you? How are your emotions and such like?
I just can't make myself do it.
Oh, jeez.
Carol's so happy. She's got 3 days off. She's packing a bowl.
I am. I came in second on Scribbattle the other night.
You did. I saw that.
I know my uggos.
That was a difficult Scribbattle. I only got to watch the replay, but it was fun.
I will have to admit that Dillard kind of gave away the Ron Perlman one.
He gave you the list? Wow.
No.
What?
When he said that he was picking whatever number that one was, and you're like, oh, he is the ugliest person on earth.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's got to be Ron Perlman.
Yeah, he tried to do the they, them. That shit just didn't work.
I didn't say he. I said this is the ugliest motherfucker on earth.
I was like, oh, I know who it is.
I specifically did not use he or she. I said the ugliest motherfucker on
Was that the Gordo the Destroyer?
No, it was
No,
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Oh, Ron Perlman.
The ugliest motherfucker ever born.
Yeah, he's up there.
All right, so there's the broad.
TJ says, I'm good, thanks. I'm the original TJ. Then that's what we will call you, the original TJ. Shifter says, Finity, why did you block me?
Oh, no. Well, why did you block him? For funsies?
Finity's checking his notes.
Sorry, did the audio cut out? Was I asked a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you repeat the question? The audio cut out.
Shifter says, Finity, why did you block me?
I have no idea.
Go check your notes.
Yeah, no idea. No clues. Probably arbitrary. I just don't care anymore.
Gesundheit.
There's a hiccup.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to be polite. All right, we'll have no more of that.
Sorry.
Yeah, Dillard likes it polite here. No more negativity, please. No more mean comments, rudeness.
Yeah, people are going to be fucking rude. They can go be rude in their own time, in their own house, to their own children.
Hello, Fanta, darling.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Fanta, take your rudeness and go somewhere else.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Rude.
terrible. Shots fired.
We're at war, remember?
I do. It's allowed. I'll allow it.
The neighbors are having their well drilled out and it's so loud out there.
Yeah, yesterday, starting at sunrise, the neighbor who was kind enough to drop 3 trees on me during the tornado was finally grinding the stump up that was laying right across our property line, so I can't put my fence back up. Finally got out there and cut it, but it took them all damn day. Come on, man.
It's not easy to chew through trees. Beavers
Hey,
don't.
Carol.
4 seconds.
Carol,
What?
you should go out and see what your neighbours are doing, stare at their hole in the ground and go, wow.
That's
It's a
a
keeper.
that's a big hole you got there.
Well. Now make yourself one.
Tree Goblin, hello. If I didn't say hello earlier, hello.
Shut your face, Fanta.
Shut your face, Carol, says Fanta. Carol replies.
Damn.
Carol replies in kind. So I checked the tracking on the new connector for the drawing tablet, John.
Uh-oh.
You did what now?
I would check the tracking on the new connector for the drawing
Okay.
tablet.
All
Uh-oh.
right.
And on February the 25th, it shipped. Why is it not here?
Because they got to build it first.
Yeah.
Answers in the question because it's still in the mail.
Doc, didn't you know it's a leap year?
Kirby's got the baby down in the rocker. Time to relax. Right on.
What the?
That sounds like Doc's BC powder again.
I was wondering.
You were right, sir, except it's a goodies powder. Never forget it.
All right, so we have a dog man, a whole day.
A dog man.
I'm eating the kids' snacks. They left them out. That's their fault.
A dog man. Do you have a birthday every 7 years or something? Is he like a faithful friend? Is he barking mad?
Shifter says my CO2 laser gets here on Monday. Now I need to start collecting art to engrave with it. Nice. Yes, that is the dad tax. Kirby, you are right. They leave shit out. Dad tax.
Dad tax, homie.
Nice shorts.
Carol, where's the kid?
Yeah, in her room.
Did you lock her in?
No. I'm locked into my room, so she can't come in here. I'm in my safe place.
The nice safe feeling of barricading yourself into your room.
Yep.
Do not knock
The only
on
way
this-
to live stream.
Do not knock on this door unless you're dead, dying, bleeding, broken, or in shock.
And even then, send me a
And
text
even that
first.
better be a damn good reason.
Trying to remember the latest Alex story for you, Doc. I can't remember it.
Imagine my disappointment that I opened a can of SpaghettiOs with meatballs and there wasn't a meatball in the can.
What?
I'd write a strongly worded letter if I were you.
I just
Caps lock, lots of exclamation points.
Oh, that always works. The old caps lock. They take that more
So
seriously.
they know that you're super cereal.
hit them
Super
with
cereal. Snack, crackle, and dog.
I don't care if it is squirrel meat. I fucking want it.
Want my squirrel balls.
Oh,
Squirrel meat. I wonder.
Somebody
Oh,
clip
you
that. will
to eat squirrel meat, you must be nuts.
Somebody clip that. There's your new intro, Carol.
Squirrel balls. The other white meat.
Other. Squirrel battle. So what is it next week? Is it strangulation victims?
Let me check. Next week it's gonna be I Love the 80s.
I will be there and I will dominate.
Who's drawing the mystery drawing? or is it still a mystery?
I believe it's going to be Yucky Gum.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's like the Boo Boo Prize.
Wow.
Excuse me?
Yucky drawing. Who wants a yucky drawing?
Yucky is good at drawing. What are you talking about?
Is he gonna do Mighty Mouse?
I do not know.
You should.
I actually 100% do know, but it's a mystery.
Okay, I'm excited.
Let's see. Damn it! I can't believe Darren left. Now I don't know because he's talked so much when we're playing World of Warcraft about like these characters, and but he wants to do them different. I can't remember what he wanted to do different about these cryptid characters.
Has it been 20 minutes?
It's 21 minutes and 38 seconds.
He's UA. Unauthorized absence. Write him up.
Is UA different from AWOL?
Yes.
Okay.
UA is
Oh, I heard a boop. Maybe it's Darren.
Better be.
Oh, we got somebody.
Hold him. Now you listen to me, you hillbilly punk who thinks the world's still round. I'm here to tell you it's not. It's flat.
You're not Darren.
My face. Oh.
What's up, Kirby?
Hey guys. Hey.
Hello.
Their
Just
live
relaxing.
stream where they know your name. And they're
Was that?
always glad you came. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
thank you. Thank you.
What do you want? What do you want, Kirby?
Just to hang out, to be loved. Human interaction. Human interaction. These kids don't count.
Yeah, kids don't know. How many kids do you have? Like 1,000?
I have 3.
Oh, that's too many.
I love kids. I love my kids. I want more.
Ooh.
More than 3? Are you mad?
I can't afford more than 3, so this is my limit right here.
You
Hold
wait
on.
till they become teenagers.
Oh man, I don't want them to ever leave. Ever.
Oh,
I
trust
will
me.
build them
Change
a
your mind.
house on my property. You know.
Hi, Dad. It's 3 a.m. I'm in your car. Guess where I am? Guess which state I'm in?
Could you build me a house on your property so I can get away from my kids?
Yeah, that's the whole point of building the house is so they're out of my house, but yet I still reap the rewards of being a family. You know, like
Aw.
I think
I
you've
want
got
that.
that all. You've got that all sideways, Kirby.
I want the grandkids.
So
to
you
eat
know,
up my
Doc.
kids.
Unlike some people, other people have healthy, good relationships with their offspring.
I told my kids, you're lucky I let you live.
Oh man. Well, everyone's different, right?
I looked at
Every
my,
kid's different.
looked at my youngest son and said, "Your mama should have swallowed."
Oh my God.
Doc, I've had it up to here with your constant degeneracy, and I will not be privy to abortion jokes.
Oh man. This little monkey. My back. He's getting fat
Swallowing is
now.
the same as abortion. Damn, that's harsh.
Damn it, Captain. Your streams, I cannot keep up, Captain.
Well, don't ask me questions from the chat then.
I didn't ask any question.
Well, I can hear you thinking.
Everybody shut up. It's Darren Wagner.
Oh,
God,
nice.
Oh, again, I'm back.
Doc, where's the timer at now?
Yeah, it's 32 minutes, but for him, that's not bad.
Even he thought I said Captain. I said Doc.
Oh, damn it.
I had to ask Cap.
32 minutes.
You're late. You're UA.
Yeah, I was.
That's the United States military for you.
Hurry up and wait. Yeah. I said about 20 minutes. I thought that was about.
I distinctly heard a lack of a bell. I thought you said precisely. No, you're back now. That's the main thing. Dillard's got some questions for you, but yeah.
Yeah. Because you were on the fence on a different hangout on what exactly you think a Thunderbird should look like.
Well, we were talking about it, and there's two trains of thought. One is that like your wife believes they're pterodactyls, right?
Right. What did you want on this picture?
I'm fine. You know what? I'm fine with either interpretation. What defines a Thunderbird in this narrative is they have a bioelectric attack that's powered by lightning. So if you wanted to do something like just have like a regular like condor that was really big, or a pterodactyl, you might find that more interesting. That's fine. Or some sort of weird combination of the two, like a pterodactyl with feathers on its abdomen or something. I don't know. It's up to you. But that's it. I mean, it can look like a friggin' blue jay for all I care, as long as it has an electric attack, like an electric effect.
Blue jay it is.
Sorry,
Bye,
dinner
TJ.
time. Take care, all. Take care, TJ, the original.
Alfie.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hi, Gable.
Gable.
Mr. Penny Shot.
Also, remember he uses pomade in his hair, so he should have like an Elvis-y kind of hair.
Pomade. Yeah. All right.
This place is just a geographical oddity.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like Dapper Dan, like a monster
from everywhere.
A monster that styles its hair.
Dapper Dan.
Yeah.
I love it.
I actually do have a Dapper Dan was actually a real product.
Yes.
I did come up with a product name for the product he uses. It's called Jaunty John.
I remember in that movie, they're startled awake in the top of the barn, and the first thing he says is, "How's my hair?"
George Clooney, pretty good actor. I mean, he totally sold the idea that he was this silver-tongued Southerner. It
was a great movie.
Yeah, the Coen Brothers. I mean, the only movie that the Coen Brothers ever made that I was a little bit underwhelmed by was The Man Who Wasn't There. I mean, it started off great, the whole barbering kind of thing, like the documentary style opening, but then it wasn't what I was expecting. It was still good, but it was, it's kind of like if you go to a restaurant and you order, and you're really thirsty and you order a Coke and they hand you a Mr. Pibb, right? It's not what you want, but it still gets the job done, right?
The Man Who Wasn't There, the Mr. Pibb of movies. Put that on the poster. It's a movie, confirms Carol.
It's a movie. It's the best movie review ever.
It's factual. It has a runtime of approximately 90 minutes. There's some narrative structure.
The Mr.
You're certainly
Pibb of
seeing
movies.
things on celluloid and you're hearing dialogue and sound effects. It's a movie. I give this movie a something out of 10. Back to you, Darren, in the studio.
Who is Give Carol Money? Is that Carol's Colors?
Carol's Colors.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh, I like the neuro-linguistic
I keep
programming.
forgetting that it says give Carol money, but yeah, give Carol some money.
I'll tell you who I am if you give me some money.
That's on brand. So why aren't you giving Carol money?
Yeah.
I give all my money to Dillard. That's why.
Well, you're giving some Carol money.
First time, huh?
I have to put.
This isn't your money. This is your son's money from his trust fund.
That's a secret. Don't tell them.
Oh no! I dropped the dime.
Oh, no.
He might be listening.
You blew up.
Carol is tempting me to go into sailor mode. I'm not going to do it, Carol.
Do it.
You say Sailor Moon?
I'm not gonna say dirty sailor things.
Dirty
Oh no, you used to live on a submarine going down.
Well, it's $5 for every sexual innuendo aimed towards Carol.
Oh, up
There
Periscope.
you go. For all I know, you could be like spoken for, and that's.
I am
outrageous.
spoken for, and
All right. Well, that kills it then. You shouldn't.
that's
have said
why I have to charge.
Wesley Tech.
I'm gonna stop talking.
No, Darren, I wanted to bring in the other image that I drew, just so I could have reference to make sure the shorts are just right. Am I okay to show that?
Yeah, you're okay to show that.
Is it Daisy Duke?
I'm not quite as uptight about it as I was when you first did that.
Unlike those shorts, which are.
Now, if your audience was a couple hundred people, I might have a problem.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
I don't
Darren,
mind.
you say you ain't got nobody in your chat.
Wow, Darren.
Those are the old PT shorts right there. Your testicles fall out when you try to tie
You
your
can see what he has for breakfast. You can tell what religion he is.
Those are UDT shorts. Well, they're kind of supposed to be modeled after UDT shorts.
Is there a machete in your shorts, or are you just pleased to see me?
Recon.
What's his character called, Darren?
Project Javelin.
Oh, that's his name. He is Big Javelin.
No, the name is a secret. He told you this last time.
Really?
And on live and on air, it's only to be referred to as Project Javelin.
Okay. How come he's not holding a bottle of your hooch as a kind of cross-branding exercise?
Well, he might. I mean, I've been thinking about having like a full page ad if it ever sees fruition. In my business, help pay for it and stuff.
Before going on a violent rampage, I like to swig back on a nice bottle of Darren Wagner juice.
Nobody wants Darren Wagner juice, let me tell you.
It looks like piss, but I'm hooked.
From Mr. Pibb of Moonshine.
Nice callback.
Right.
Are you gatekeeping Santa?
Huh?
Sorry. No, the link is in the chat. I'll send Fanta a link. Hold on a second.
And I'm going to make room. I've got to get some stuff done.
I'll
so
do
I'm
it.
Bounce out. John, thanks for having me on.
Fine, whatever. Bye.
Bye, Doc.
Bye, Doc. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you.
Peace, Carol. Like I've never heard that before. Sorry. Bye. Bye.
There you go. There's the link. Kirby, why are you giving out my link?
I told you to keep working. You didn't hear me?
This guy right here, I swear, he's always a habitual line stepper.
Just keep working. I got this. Oh,
What's
you
this
put mine.
shit? What's this
up
shit
there.
I'm looking at?
It's all
It's
red.
this guy's gun room. His reloading station. I gotta fill it with clutter now. It's a pain in the ass. Get my shit.
I have never in my life seen a gun
What's
room that wasn't
In
filled with all kinds of clutter. Everywhere.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So it's gonna.
Missed it.
Welcome,
Hello.
Fanta.
I win.
You do not win.
Oh, and she left.
What?
Where'd she go?
She thinks she won the battle with me.
Yucky gums.
Now, I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to be honest.
What is it?
I feel like that was extraordinarily disrespectful of Fanta to use my channel, have me play her intro, and then immediately leave after making a point, not even acknowledging my presence. Now, I made a resolution in the new year. I'm no longer going to be taking disrespect.
Oh.
You're
Think you're at
So
a
what
new
is the
war now,
consequence?
Fanta.
I don't know. I think I'm going to take away her scribbattle buck.
Her one,
Snap.
her one scribbattle buck.
Bazinga.
Gable Penny Shot says, I love inside jokes. I hope to be included in one day.
I feel you, Gable. What is going on?
Do you guys hear that?
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
You farted?
The well people just got louder with their drilling.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God forbid they have clean, drinkable water.
No, I was just gonna mute or leave the panel if it got annoying. They can
People
have
who
all
are
the
not
water if they
well.
want.
And we can hear
They don't
you.
fuck my well up while they're out there drilling in there.
Well, you
Well,
fucking your
well.
well up. Your pump doesn't even work. What does it
My
matter?
pump does too work. $8,000 for it.
Pump the well, pump it up, keep that water pumping.
It's the hot water heater that gives me issues. I have water and a car and a job and a promotion and a weed and a
Damn, you could almost have a girlfriend. You got all that stuff.
I know.
Someone's having a good week. Show off.
Shit, wow. It's just 1 week. Let me have it.
Don't you have it?
Carol, you're the one who lost their scribbattle buck, Fanta, not Carol. So I think I got the win.
Oh, snapper doodle doo. Damn, that's gonna leave a mark.
I think I might have to ban Fanta from this channel.
Wow.
Oh.
Boy, that
I've never
escalated
seen
quickly.
anyone banned from
Really quickly.
this channel.
It's never happened before.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting banned from the channel, Kirby.
Yes, sir.
No.
I heard from a little bird that Dario was in my chat calling me a pedophile. Is that true?
So the other day, yes, it is. So I was in the chat the other day, and I like to keep things. I'm addicted to the giggles, so I do like the roast.
You do like to have fun.
Right.
I've noticed that about you, Kirby.
Yeah.
Kirby. You seem
I
to
like to laugh.
You like to be happy and have fun. I know what's wrong with you.
Yes,
but
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And it was kind of mean, Mike. Really mean, like nasty. So I didn't know what to do. You gave me this wrench, and I was just like, ugh. But it's not in my personality to ban people and stuff like that, you know. So maybe
Right.
is they have something going on, you and him, you know. So I just let it go. You didn't say nothing. So
I didn't see it. I didn't say anything. What stream was this? So I can go and look.
The last B.O.L.D.S yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Huh. Because I looked through that one and I couldn't find anything like that.
He said something along the lines of look who's Captain Chomo or something like that. Along those lines. I can't remember. It was just really nasty. And then he was going on about
what the fuck is a Chomo?
I'm here to warn you that me, so and so and so and so. I don't know who these people are.
Yeah, I saw that
including
part.
me in his group. I'm not part of any group.
Not you.
I think I got mentioned in one of Glacier's comments. He mentioned a bunch of people. I'm not a part of any group, just to be clear. I'm just me. I'm against everyone. Aren't I, Carol?
So anyways, it was really nasty, and I was thinking like maybe you had something between you and him, like just
sexually?
No,
What?
just jokes.
Sexually?
So I didn't do nothing about it. So if it isn't the case, tell me in the future, and I will clean your chat up. But really, I don't like banning anyone if it's just jokes.
It's not like Dario, is it?
Yeah. So I'll go take a look, another look, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no banning people in my. I'll do the banning if I got to ban.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I didn't want to do anything because I've never seen you, like, even in the past, long time ago. I always know that your chat is kind of wild, but
We are not.
this was not like before, you know.
It's all relative, isn't it?
We're very tame.
It is.
Well, you see, it depends on what other channels you hang with.
I think I've only ever seen Dillard
lately
pick one person off.
Lately, I've been hanging out because everyone's asleep, so I'm in Finatra's channel. That's just crazy.
Finatra's. I can't even hang.
I've met TJ twice now.
I can handle
At first-
Risey and Sheps and Ants, but I can't.
Oh, I've met Risey like twice too. It's fun. Oh man, crazy.
That's vicious.
Oh, it's Hurricane Stanley. You have a super chat to read, good sir.
What? Let me go take a look at this super chat.
And Fanta's try to kiss your butt.
Hey, shut up, Carol.
Okay.
Look at Hurricane Stankley for $20. Thank you, Hurricane Stankley, for $20. He says, "Happy Friday, Dillard." Thank you very much, Stankley. That is Chris Stanley, right? He changes his name so often.
People that change their names, what are they like?
Number one public enemy. I'm gonna leave that up for a while because it's the first super chat I got. Oh, it's the second super
Public
chat.
enemy number one. Public enemy number one.
How big that super chat is. $20. Carol, eat your heart out.
Oh.
I made $40 off of Ants the other night, so there.
Ooh.
Ah, you're pulling the old Vic King routine, huh?
I charged him $5 for every sexual innuendo.
Oh, shit.
He actually only stopped after 8.
And he actually paid.
Good for you, Carol. Good for you.
Thanks.
You monetize these perverts.
You got it.
Shit, if you're going to monetize Ants perversions, you'll be a millionaire in about 2 weeks.
I know. I was already shopping for a car.
I'd get a Jeep.
Which one?
Probably a Wrangler Rubicon 2-door.
Yeah.
The Rubicon, big spender. Look at this guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a Jeep once. The diff blew out. The rear diff.
I know that they're not good on gas mileage, but that's not why you get a Jeep.
Exactly.
Oh, I got one because I wanted to be like MacGyver.
Yeah, you get a Jeep because you want to find Bigfoot.
In shorts.
I was gonna go with the Honda Civic Si.
The Civic?
Yeah, I like it.
Come on.
I like
you're little. You're little, huh? I forgot. Never mind.
I like the little race burners.
That's racist.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's
You have a spoiler on your car, Carol?
I don't on this one because it looks stupid on a hatchback.
So what? Right?
It hasn't stopped a lot of people.
I know.
Yeah.
To be loved, to be loved. All right. That's good right there. So we have a nice tree. I'm trying to emulate this cover as best as I can. So instead of like technological rubble, I'm putting like natural rubble.
Yeah, that sounds fine. That'll work.
But I do have another question here. This broad, she is in the same position as this guy with the head, because he's the only one that you didn't name other than the Juggernaut. Like who you want in place of, right?
Yeah.
So I put her there. But what do you want her to be doing? Because he's riding some like hover around or whatever. But what do you want her? Do you want her pose to be something different, or she's a little bit
thought-
higher up on the? She's higher up on the terrain.
Riding a horse.
I thought putting her in a deer stand
What?
would be like putting her in a deer stand.
Oh, what?
Like just off the hop, that sounds kind of ridiculous.
Right.
But
Well,
I could be sold. I could be sold on it.
If he's in the woods and there's a tree there, and you have some deer stands that are like attached to trees, like
AFK.
there's that, or
Riding a horse. Come on, Darren.
because I mean this isn't like one of those literal images, comic book cover. This was basically like there's no in that issue there's no scene that is anything like this. This is like a representation type cover. So I mean you can have her like because the leader is pointing at the Hulk like "Get 'em, boys" kind of like thing, and you could have her like pointing like "Look out" kind of deal.
Okay. All right. I'll do that. Now, did you want in between his legs in the original image? There's the Juggernaut, right?
Yeah,
did you want something back there between his legs, or did you want to leave that spot unoccupied?
I was going to ask you about that because do you think it's too busy if you have anything behind there? Because I kind of think it might be. Obviously, for that cover, it was important to have Juggernaut on there because of the character sort of makes an appearance in the comic as well. But for this, I don't know. I was thinking of either that or a bush with eyes in it peering out, like something ominous, or the other option.
That might be cool because I was planning on putting foliage.
Yeah. Let's just have like a sinister glowing eyes peering from a dark bush.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? What the girl?
Something about a bush.
She's gonna be, I don't know, on some like rocky outcropping, just kind of being like, "Watch out, radioactive man." Put her on one of these, limestone, not limestone. What do they call them? Those outcroppings where they find gold, quartz.
Right. Yeah.
Like Pride Rock almost. Yeah. And then I think from here we'll have some dense foliage back there, and then down here, whoops, we can have the ominous set of eyes, and they will be glowing too. Yeah, that works. So what's exciting happening? What are you guys excited for coming up on YouTube with these with our community, the community of people that stream? What's happening that's got you excited?
CG cockfights. I'm very excited. First contestant Dillard, you versus Rini is gonna be very exciting.
What are cockfights?
Usually when you get two roosters don't like each other. Like just in general, they're fucking ornery fucking assholes. So people will fight them for fun and money. And so there's this guy named Michael Bancroft in the community, and he started this thing where he did a show called COC, Creator-Owned Comics, or COC, right? I love COC.
Gotcha.
Creator-Owned comics, pun on shit, Right. So we took it a step further and said, what if we had, cock, because a cock means a rooster, and roosters like to fight. We had cockfight, CG cockfight, which is basically a show between two people that, creators that have creator-owned comics, and they battle each other out in a draw-off. So here, I'll show you the rules for CG cockfight. Check it out here.
So you're gonna fight a girl, huh?
I'm the captain. So climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore, and I'll try, oh Lord, I'll try to carry on.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah. So you versus Rini. So you're gonna fight a girl.
Yeah.
She's an artist, though.
Yeah.
Why do you say it like that?
You can't fight a girl, Dillard.
No, stakes are
Reminds me
pretty
of that-
high.
Reminds
Because
me of that line. Sorry, go ahead.
go ahead. You first.
I was gonna say it reminds me of that line from Anchorman. It's like, I like the way they're put together. I like fighting girls. I like to punt cowboys. The girl says.
So I've never talked to Rini, but anyways, the stakes are pretty high because I pretty much know Dillard's attitude. he does not want to lose to a girl. Well, this bit's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Well, I mean, the way you have to look at it, Dillard, is like if you had a ping pong match with your daughter, you'd let her win, wouldn't you? I mean,
Of course I would let Rini win, of course.
Lies.
She's a girl.
Yes. When a man has daughters, he automatically becomes more mature than a man who has just sons would be.
Oh man. So I hope you.
I will
don't
be
wanna
actively
win.
encouraging people during the draw-off to vote for Rini.
What? What is this?
Because she needs the sympathy votes.
She does. I've never met her.
Kirby, why the fuck are you chatting in the chat when you're here on stage?
I'm not trying to
double
interrupt
dipping.
people. I'm not, and I'm trying to engage the chat, right? Because I'm interested in what's going on. I know Stanley. I was there. You were there. You pyro. Everybody trying to hold Stanley back. Dillard's like,
Gable says Dillard also has to fight against a simp army. No, I have way more fans, like diehard fans, than Rini does. And I'm going to be encouraging them to vote for her.
all right. So Rini has simps on her side. Those are like honor guards or something like that, right? Kamikaze warriors.
No, a simp is somebody that no, that's not what a simp is.
Kamikaze warriors. Only good for one battle.
I want kamikaze warriors.
I have kamikaze warriors on my side.
Yes.
How long do they last?
At one use.
Anyways, I hope this is gonna be super entertaining. I love art, and I like artists being tested too.
Oh, really?
Right.
Interesting.
So
Oh, also Darren, the Hodag. Do you have a final design you want for the Hodag?
Yeah, I'm going to give you some very simplified instructions on that.
Highly detailed, simplified.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. I'm drawing him right now.
All right. So remember that picture I showed you of the actual Hodag, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to draw basically like the Abomination, except he's going to have scales and everything like that, or tree bark, basically textured skin like that statue. The horns and the tusk fangs are going to be exactly like that image I showed you. But
Well, I'm going to need you to
everything else-
resend that image because that was a long time ago, and you DM me a lot.
I pester you a lot. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see here. Get out my folder. Look under T for Hodag.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That was a joke. See if you were paying attention. You were.
I never pay attention.
Huh?
See, the problem that I'm encountering is even though I am going to be advocating for Rini in the fight, I'm probably still going to end up winning. That's going to be bad.
What's the prize?
The prize is Rini has to give me money.
Oh yeah, that's right. She has to buy you a book or something.
Or just give me $30.
Even better.
Your money.
Does she know? Or no?
Huh? No, she don't know yet.
She don't know yet? Does he interact with her chat and stuff? Like if I go over there and try to talk to her, she's gonna be, who the fuck is you?
I don't know. Are you going to be pervy about it?
Who the fuck is you?
No, I'm married. How dare you?
Because I am
like
whenever
that.
I
I'm
go.
married as if
You are.
no married man has ever had sex with another woman in the history of humanity. I'm married like that's a guarantee of faith. You're funny, you are.
Hey, that's how I decide to live, man. Respect my choice.
No, it's good, but I'm just saying you're in the beautiful minority there. Faithful married
thank you.
people. Well done.
Thank you. I try to place value in my marriage.
And normally I'll go over and I'll simp really hard for any female streamer. Whenever my wife tells me, you wouldn't do that to me, I say, oh yeah?
So stupid. Oh shit. So stupid. What's she do then?
you know as a man, right? If somebody tells you you're not gonna do something, you're gonna go do it.
Don't make me
just don't tell me. Just don't make me prove you wrong. You know.
No idea what he's talking about at all.
So I went over to Rini's stream, and I waited until the part of the stream where she takes off her shirt, which she normally does, or her sweater, to reveal her armpits, which is an ongoing joke with Rini, that people simp for her armpits.
Dang.
And then I laid out the joke. You know, I was like, look at those glorious armpits. King Arthur himself could not pull me out of those armpits.
Does she notice?
Yeah, everybody had a good laugh. And then my wife was furious. This is basically your fault, you know? And I made sure to super chat it, so I financially supported another woman. What do you think about that?
Oh my god. It's warm.
Test me, see what happens. Hurricane Stankley says, DG still took my wrench, so don't care anymore. To be honest, people can hate me. I'll drink their tears at this point. Books and creators I like. Everyone else can fuck off.
Yeah.
Lol.
He took your wrench too, huh?
Stanley's the evil one. No. Yes. Embrace the dark side.
Dork Grift is a bit fickle with the wrenches, it must be said. He's a bit of a wrench dangler. He's a bit, have a wrench. Oh, you can't have a wrench, as clearly demonstrated there by the Stankmeister.
Stankmeister.
I'm just riffing Darren Wagner Group, no relation.
I'm okay with it. He says, fact. The dark side.
Checking my DMs here. See if Darren sent me a photo. Okay.
Hope you're right, Stanley. I was worried for you.
If you can start worrying about YouTubers, you're in for a long night.
He's not a YouTuber. He's from the chat. I'm from the chat.
You're right.
I'm not a YouTuber.
thank you. Sorry, I was seeing all of us as one. Thank you for putting in that basically that wall of discrimination. There's the entertainers and there's the peasants down there. Thank you,
We're the
Kirby.
peasants. We're the peasants.
The hoi polloi.
You got two
He's
images
right,
there.
Carol.
That
How
should give-
dare I think of us as one people? There's the YouTubers and there's the chatters down there, right, Carol?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got two images now that basically should, between the two of them, you should get a pretty good picture of what the character should look like. Bipedal with the Hodag's head, basically. Same skin tone.
Skin tone. Let me go take a look at the second picture.
Well, the statue has the skin tone. It's like this bark-like stuff. But the man bull from that pulp cover I sent you basically is a bipedal creature with the same kind of horns, and then you just have to imagine like the two big fang tusks coming down, because that's the signature element of the Hodag. When I looked at the Hodag, I said, okay, I want to make a bipedal version of this. What must it retain in order to so it's still recognizable as it's supposed to be the Hodag? And that's the horns and those two big fang tusk things.
Horns and fang tusks. Wow.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's bipedal as opposed to like this like lizard bulldog thing that they have in Rhinelander.
All right. Let me go back.
What's that,
Can't
Kirby?
go back. You can't go back.
Can never go back.
I'm
Never go home
saving
again.
Miller the trouble. I'm just gonna clip this forehead.
I got to be free.
And you know what they say, Carol?
What do they say?
Better to have loved a short girl than never to have loved at all.
Is Carol short or something?
No.
No. Just filling up the dead air.
I
you know?
mean, she wants to buy a Civic.
Oh. I mean, how short is she? Is she like being able to make out in the back of a Kia Soul short, or
I'm
is it
5'7".
Oh,
That's massive.
I'm not
Yeah.
short.
That's above average.
Yeah, you're not short at all.
Well, I say average, mean, median, or modal score, but anyway.
Infinity.
I mean, 5 foot nothing. That's short.
Yeah, that is short.
That is short. Well, that's
You
why
know,
I
could
hide
basically date Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh man.
I have to pack the bowl again.
Let's go visit Mr. Moore.
Mr. Who?
More for your bowl.
Oh, more. I need more.
We go.
Carol,
Yes.
never start a land war in Asia. Any of it.
Never.
Carol knows.
Just carpet on the fuck.
What does a Hodag wear in terms of clothes? Anything?
Good question.
A cape.
A
dressing
gown. For now, you could just put him in a pair of shorts too. But no, don't do that.
Toga.
What Or you just want him to be like Swamp Thing, where he's just covered in that texture that he has.
Yeah, I think the texture works the best. You can put shadows, over his naughty bits, so that if I want to figure that out later, I can.
You want to make the Hodag pornography book?
No. He's supposed to be a less refined monster than the main characters. So, but at the same time, I don't feel like having you draw
Unlike
anything
orcs.
special. Yeah.
Orcs are apparently very refined.
Right. As opposed to goblins. Yeah.
Well, they are. Orcs go around. They go out in the field with fucking menus, don't they? I'll have the foie gras tonight. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Menu? What is this? A fucking restaurant? This is a pre-medieval society. That fucking restaurants. What do you mean menu? Meat's back on the menu, boys. You have a choice. You're out in the field.
You don't think that? You don't think that they had menus like at some of the
weren't invented
restaurants?
until the French Revolution, because all those chefs were unemployed because royalty got beheaded, didn't they? So they invented a thing called restaurants. This is a pre-medieval society. They have menus.
So at the Prancing Pony, and the guy would say, "Hey, I want a beer," right? And they say, "Wait a minute, that's not on the menu. That's not a word that they would use."
No, apparently that's the difference between a tavern and a restaurant. You just got what you were given until the French Revolution, and then there was
you go in and you say, "I'll have some dinner, thank you," and they'll give you what's for dinner.
And you had standard medieval slop. Exactly.
Yeah,
you couldn't go into the Prancing Pony and said, "Hey, remember that beef Triscuit Wellington, whatever we had last week? You got any more of that?"
That's what I'm talking about. And even if they did have restaurants in pre-medieval times, out in the field with a bunch of orcs, and then I'll have the foie gras. Really, I'll have the salad. There are a bunch of orcs out in the field. They'll get gruel if they're lucky.
My parents owned a tavern, but we have to also make the caveat that
I'm so sick of all this white privilege. Good Lord.
Yeah, this American definition of tavern is it's a bar that also serves some kind of food. Right? Is that what the definition is in other parts of the world, Finity?
Yeah, so I just never thought about it till I read it in some B.O.L.D. history book.
I thought that a tavern also meant that it had you could stay there like a motel also.
Well, that's like an inn.
An inn is different from a tavern, which is different from a bar.
Yeah.
Which is different from
Did they have bars that were not taverns?
Yeah, well, I mean, a place that just sold alcohol and didn't sell any food. Yeah, I mean,
they did have that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've opened up a can of worms now with beer.
I mean, there's some overlap, obviously. If you have a bar, but you also have a little hot dog vending station, you could call yourself a tavern, or you could still call yourself a bar if you want to. There's not strict rules.
And equally, if you've got a hot dog van and you park it next to a park bench, you could call that a motel inn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's getting on towards noon now. I have to go get something to eat. Right.
All right.
Do some stuff around the house, so I will be back later. Right. I don't know what's going on today. I mean, it seems like I've been streaming in the mornings, right? Or noontime or whatever. And it seems like everybody else just stopped streaming. What happened?
Right.
He went to prison.
Yeah. I never met him. Met the guy too. So, but I still know what you're talking about.
Anyway, I want to thank Hurricane Stankley for his $20 super chat, and also thank LDG for his $10 super chat earlier in the day. Fantastic! Thank you guys so much. You're helping me keep this. You're helping me actually care about streaming. Is what you're doing. But thank you so much for all that, and you guys here, thanks for joining me and keeping me company while I have to do work. I appreciate it a lot. It gets boring. Every now and then I like to be. Yesterday I was very boring. I was like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Fuck everybody. I'm tired of all this shit. I'm just gonna stream. I shouldn't have even streamed, but I did. I streamed and I just drew, and I did not interact with anybody or read the chat. It's kind of nice at the same time.
We entertained ourselves. It was fine.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you all later, and be good to each other. Don't be disrespectful, Fanta.
Yeah, Fanta.
Cheers.
Bye.